Welcome back to Legendary Foods, Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo and today is Monday, July 6th, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. I know there's a lot of excitement in Texas now that the NBA is slated to start back up again on July 30th. But if I were a Houston Rockets fan who'd been let down by James Harden over and over and over again, I think I'd probably be a little bit more excited about what Rickey Moten Jr. has been doing lately. According to reports, Team Moton has decided to focus all their efforts on prepping for the Olympia in December, which means that he'll probably sit out the rest of the season to make sure all of his bases are covered. Rickey's shown that he's good enough to be a top 5 finisher on some of the biggest stages in bodybuilding. And if George Peterson's moving up to bigger and better things, that leaves room at the top for someone like him to slide right in. Every so often, Business Insider pulls out an issue called The Most Powerful People at Every Age, where they run down the list of the most powerful people in the industry from ages 1 to 100. And if someone made one of their lists for bodybuilding, don't you think that David Henry's name would have to be somewhere on the list? At 45 years old, David's still outworking guys half his age, which is a testament to how well he's taken care of his body over the last 20 years. Even with all of the new blood in the division, David's still good enough to be considered a top-tier guy. So don't be surprised if we see him jump into something later in the season where he gives all those hungry young wolves a run for their money. As the old saying goes, you get in where you fit in. And with Terrence Ruffin, that means fitting in the classic physique division for the time being. Recently, Terrence went on record to say that he has no plans on moving up to the 212 division right now, and that all of his training efforts are focused on making more improvements to keep working his way up the ladder in the classic physique division. By and large, these conversations started after someone asked Terrence about moving up to the 212 since he's at the weight limit for classic physique right now. But after some careful consideration, Terrence made it pretty clear that he was staying put. And at the end of the day, I believe people should do things that make them happy. So, if making his home in classic is what does it for Terrence, I say, have at it. In a speech to the nation, FDR famously said that we have nothing to fear but fear itself. But in all fairness to FDR, he didn't have to stand next to Angel Calderon on a 212 stage. Late last week, news leaked from sources inside Team Calderon that showed the top 10 Olympian looking better than we've ever seen him. From what I understand, Angel and his team haven't gone on the record yet to say if they have a show lined up, but based on how he's looking, I wouldn't rule it out. And with shows like Tampa and Puerto Rico right around the corner, everyone in the 212 division should be on notice because this guy isn't playing games. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.